Hello and welcome to my meditation. My name is Debra Baker and I'm so grateful that you have joined us for this little while. We have been discussing or meditating on ways that we get communication from the infinite. And it's going to be kind of different this week, so stay tuned. Let's get started. Let's begin with 3 really deep breaths. Starting first by breathing into our chest, front of our chest, feeling your chest expand, holding it for a moment or as long as you'd like, and then releasing it kind of loudly and slowly. And now take a deeper breath, expanding your chest and your upper back, holding it for a moment, and then releasing it really slowly. And now let's take the deepest breath we've taken all day, breathing into our chest, upper back, all the way down into our bellies. Just feel all the lobes of your lungs expand. And hold it for as long as you'd like, and then release it nice and slowly. Let's settle in and settle our bodies down. So let's first concentrate on our legs and our feet. So press your feet and ankles and legs together. And as you do, take a deep breath. And then when you're holding your breath, so press your legs together, take a breath, and then squeeze your legs together, like igniting all the muscles in your legs and your feet and ankles. And when you're ready, let it all go. So let the stress in your legs release as you let the breath go. And notice what you do when you do that is you increase the blood flow, which helps your legs to relax more. And now let's focus on our pelvic floor, lower back, hips, lower torso, and just kind of in this next breath, take a breath, and then squeeze your pelvic floor up, tighten your glutes, your lower pelvis, your hips, your lower back, and just kind of squeeze your entire pelvic region as you hold your breath. And then when you're ready, let your breath go and let your muscles go. Yeah, it feels so good. So now let's pull in the muscles of our belly and our back. Breathe in. And then squeeze your tummy all the way up to your rib cage. Squeeze your back. Squeeze, 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 and then let it go. And now let's do the our rib cage and our arms and hands. So make your hands into gentle fists and bring them up to your shoulders. Make sure the rest of you is relaxed. And then pull your shoulders forward as though you're giving the front of your body a hug. And stretch out the muscles of your back as you tighten the muscles of your front, your chest, and your arms too. Squeeze your arms into your sides and up to themselves. Take a breath and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Feel how good it is for your breath, your back to stretch out. Hold it for a moment and then and now let's do it to the back. So pull your shoulder blades together. Pull your hands up to your shoulders, and it's like you're giving your back a hug. Take a breath and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Feel your chest expand. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Yeah. And now my favorite one. Pull your shoulders up to your ears. Tuck your chin. Imagine like pulling all the muscles of your head and your face to your skull. And you're squeezing your neck gently with your shoulders. Take a breath. And squeeze, 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 as long as you like. And then when you're ready, drop your shoulders and let it go. Doesn't that feel wonderful? So let's think about just nothingness. Try to clear your mind completely. Some people talk about seeing light or seeing like black velvet, like seeing a big stretch of fabric that's black velvet. So as you look at it, nothing is stimulating your inner vision. It's like your inner TV screen or your inner monitor is blank. And so I was asking my guides, what's going to be the focus of our meditation today? And I had lots of fun ideas. And the message I got was nothingness. And part of that is when you don't know what to do nothing. And when you don't know what to think about nothing. Just feel your breath gently going all the way down into your belly. And if your body's relaxing, your heart rate is slowing down and your breathing is slowing down and your brain is shifting to the theta wave, the brain wave of meditation. And sometimes doing nothing, saying nothing, trying to think of nothing is this emptiness. It's this profound stillness. I have a lengthy meditation about the different levels of consciousness that I'll do sometime soon, but one of them is about kind of letting go of the earthly existence. So imagine your soul rises up out of your body and goes up out of the Earth's gravitational pull and into the night sky. And you feel your body just floating along peacefully. Or not your body really, your soul, your identification of yourself, your infinite soul. And notice how wonderful it feels to do nothing, to think nothing. And so honestly, I took a real leap of faith in starting this meditation because I asked my guides and I said, what should this meditation be on? And they said, nothing. And you can imagine the conversation that ensued after that. But I understand the point. And so imagine you're floating along in nothingness. Perhaps you see a star here and there. You're aware of your human body still breathing and still functioning well. But your consciousness has let go of all the busyness, all the stress, all the everything. And so people talk about letting go, but this is a really deep and profound letting go. So feel your body, I always say body because that's a human perspective, but feel yourself floating through the universe with no sense of how fast you're going or how slowly you're going. And you feel this profound, deep, utter peace. Not a care in the world. And I don't want to ruin it for us, but I think this information is useful, and that is when we do this, when we go to the nothingness, we create a reset. We let go of all the stress, the tension, the concerns, all that stuff. And we go to the nothingness. And nothingness is power. So imagine you're letting go of all of this. Letting go of the thoughts. And if you'd like, you can put some music on when we're done. And just sit in, or put no music on, and just sit in the absolute silence. Close your eyes and be in this place of stillness and nothingness, where you picture, a blank screen, not one that you're trying to fill. And what comes to mind isn't a vision, it isn't something related to your 5 human senses. It's a knowing. Just breathe into it. Breathe into the nothing, the expanse. And here's the irony. Sometimes the message or the knowing doesn't have words, doesn't form in language. It's felt in the marrow of your bones. It's felt in your heart of hearts, in your soul. And your experience may be different from mine. Just being in the nothingness. And perhaps you gain a sense of the infinite. Perhaps you gain a sense of the interconnectedness of all of us, meaning the oneness. Perhaps you get a sense of how much you are loved. Perhaps you get a deep, profound knowing that all is well, that there is a divine order to time and space and people and incarnations and all of that. And you know that your thread, your part of the tapestry is essential. So if you want to stay in this place of what feels to me like bliss, then I suggest you stop, you push pause on the meditation, and just stay here for as long as you can or as long as you want to. And if you need to, move on with your day or your night. Take a deep breath and know profoundly and deeply that all is well. All is absolutely well. And that you are whole and perfect exactly as you are in every moment. And all is well. So the one presence and the one power moving in through and as me honors and recognizes the one presence and the one power moving in through and as you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'll see you next week. Have a wonderful week.